I've often talked here about serving a specific niche, and when I do so, I tend to talk about serving a particular industry. But selecting a niche to target doesn't necessarily mean you have to target a specific industry. It can also refer to the type of service you choose to provide. And that's why today I am kicking off a series where we are going to be looking at specific niche services that you may want to consider. In today's video, I'm going to be covering the top niche services. And if you really want to drill down into the details, I definitely recommend subscribing so you don't miss the upcoming videos, because in each one of those, we are going to drill down into specific sub-niches within each niche category that I talk about in today's videos. And we'll be looking at the specific services that you can offer to give you more insight into how to drill down and get more specific even further. Plus, I'm going to be sharing some specific agency examples so you can see how this looks. Now, what I really like about these niche services that I'm going to be sharing is that this is a great way for you to offer recurring services in your business. And when you add recurring services, you add recurring revenue to your business, which not only gives you a better chance of getting better results for your clients, so you make more of an impact, but it also helps your business be more successful and more sustainable in the long run. This also keeps you off the hamster wheel of feeling like you have to learn everything new as information is constantly pumped out. You really have to step back and ask yourself, what is the one audience that I can serve doing one thing really well, and then go all in on learning all about that and being able to provide that service really well. Okay, let's jump in and look at these top niche services. The first niche service is email marketing, and this provides one of the highest ROI when it comes to digital marketing services. And email is tied to so many different parts of lead generation. So there's a lot of opportunities for you to get in there and do your work, and it provides both one-time and recurring services that you can offer. And while this service is very powerful, this is something that a lot of businesses get wrong because business owners simply don't know how to use email to sell, how to get more subscribers, and how to keep those subscribers engaged. So this is a really great way to be able to help businesses increase revenue, build credibility with their subscribers, create targeted campaigns and advertisements, and be able to increase their website traffic. And as you provide recommendations for specific email marketing providers, you can also sign up as an affiliate. So not only will you get paid for the recommendation, you can also get paid for the service. And I'll link to a couple of my favorites below. Now, the second niche service is social media marketing. On social media, I'm sure you are constantly seeing ads and different promotions, whether there's companies paying for ads to be put in front of you, or you're watching companies simply promote their products and services to you. For a lot of businesses, social media can be a very cost-effective way to not only expand their audience, but to get in front of current customers, potential customers, and help drive traffic back to their website to be able to increase their sales. So social media marketing can really help with brand awareness, building relationships, reputation management, driving traffic to their website, increasing income, and building a community. The third niche service is SEO, and this is one that I'm actually really excited to get into our sub-niche video in this series, specifically on SEO, because SEO can actually be a really wide service to offer. There's so many different facets to it, and of course it is a very popular service. So if you want to take a popular service, you really want to stand out, even going after a sub-niche within SEO can also really help you. But as you likely already know, SEO creates organic leads and sales for a business, and this is a service that you can offer to a specific industry as long as they are not in the same competing area, so you don't have two clients competing against each other. SEO is also a really good way to boost credibility with potential clients. When they do a Google search and the business pops up high, it looks like that business is established, looks like they're professional, that they are appearing high for a good reason, and so that often builds trust. I even remember personally getting a client that way. They had found me through another means, but they didn't really know much about me just yet. And so they did a Google search and I popped up. And so they thought, well, yes, this person must know what they're doing because, well, they popped up when I did a search. And so that was a very easy lead to close. SEO also, of course, has the potential to bring in traffic and leads around the clock. And what I really like is that this is a measurable service that you can share with clients. So it's very easy to say, well, this is where you are now, implement your work, and then be able to turn around and say, and now here's what we've implemented, and now Now let's check out these results so they can actually see the impact of your work. The fourth niche service is video and podcast marketing. This really can help potential customers understand products. It can help them understand offers better. It can help to increase traffic and leads. And then of course, there's always the beneficial audience growth, brand awareness, reputation, which of course is building trust, because when there's a podcast, when there's a video, more trust tends to be built than using some other methods like a blog post, for instance. The fifth niche service is mobile marketing. And this is one that is so important because when you are helping with mobile marketing, you are putting important messages in front of where clients are spending most of their time. Most people spend so much time on their phones these days. So when we can get messages and ads, information in front of them on their phones, that can be very, very effective for these businesses. Businesses are now able to connect better with their customers. They're able to deliver messages, send out promotions. And you can even use several of the services that we're talking about here, but specifically targeting customers on mobile and handheld devices. The sixth niche service is content creation and marketing. There is a lot of content that is published, but there is also a lot of content that goes completely unseen. So in content marketing, you are able to help with this strategy, you're able to help with the distribution and be able to help a client get more eyes on their content, because that is going to help increase traffic, leads, and sales for that business. And oftentimes, good content distribution and marketing really actually helps to amplify the results of other marketing that is being done in the business. Now, the seventh niche market is paid ads, and these are the ones that you are likely aware of. These can be Google ads, these can be Facebook ads, as well as other social media ads, whether this is on Etsy or Pinterest, YouTube, Twitter. And as we'll look at in the sub-niches video in this series, specifically about content, it actually extends beyond just the typical Google ads and social media ads. There's more that you can do with distributing this content, with getting eyes on a business through paid ads. Now, the final niche service that we're going to look at is influencer marketing. And influencer marketing helps use the power of influencers to affect purchasing decisions. And this can work really well for niche audiences. So this is especially great for businesses who don't have much of an audience, or even businesses who do have an audience, but they want to be able to break into a bigger segment of that audience, or even a new audience that they haven't reached yet. So being able to work with influencers, they are able to take someone who is already known, already trusted, already has an audience who would be interested in a particular product, and then partner with that influencer to put their product in front of that audience. So as the influencer who is trusted by their audience is speaking about it, they are able to convert higher than if the business were to reach directly to that audience when they don't have that trust or relationship yet. So this really helps to increase brand awareness. It builds credibility and trust quickly. It expands a business's audience. It helps to break into new audiences. And overall, this is really good for customer engagement. So these are some of the top niche services that you may want to consider if you're not necessarily interested in a particular industry or wanting to serve local businesses as much per se. But make sure to subscribe, because we are going to continue this series, and I'm going to break down each one of these niche services into more detail. We're going to look at real agency examples here, and I'm going to get even more specific on exactly what you can target within these broad niche services. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.